Good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope that you're doing great today. We have few comments that I like to highlight and stress out and emphasize for you. Step number one for you to master language is to be able to consistently following a schedule of things, a checklist that you do, or what we call a bucket list of things or wishes that you have every day. Now, it is not about the intensity of the training that you do, but it is about the simplicity of the habits that you develop over the course of time for your training. So you have to consistently and persistently carry out a very simplistic plan to improve your language. And this can go over a span of time, like 21 days or probably 30 days or probably 40 days or probably 1 year. I mean, it depends on the amount of time that is given to you to work on your language skills. Step number two, you have to do something that you like, and it has always has to do with something that you have background about, like for example, fashion, culture, design, society, geography, history, any kind of topic that you like to use language to discover is going to be a very good chance for you to improve your language skills in it. Now, your language will automatically develop if you are working on something that you learn. It is actually going to expedite exponentially your levels in English and your ability and skills in language if you focus on something that you know, like for example, history or geography, any kind of topic that you're interested in. Because if you're working on a kind of like unfamiliar territory for you, that is going to slow you down. Maybe it's going to get you a little bit of frustration, and eventually you're going to lose the steam of learning the new language. So it is very important and significant for you to emphasize on something that you're familiar with, like any kind. Language is like a house, you know, it's like a small house, and it has so many windows. So the window that you jump in and excel in language and become part of your life is the point or the window that has to do with your kind of interest that you are really loving to do on a daily basis without being paid for. So this is step or tip number two. In order to improve your language, you have to do something that you have background about. Background information triggers the most important motivation for you to speak the language. So keep that in mind. This is very important. And three, energy comes from inspiration. Energy in doing something like learning language, whether that's Italian, Spanish, English, comes from inspiration. So you need to follow a model, maybe a person you love, to be like him in the future, or maybe better than him in the future. So I always follow some people that I consider them my inspiration, and they just give me the steam. They give me the motivation to carry on and do a lot of things every day in order to be like them or better than them in the future. So try to be a beacon. Try to follow a beacon, a person who you may consider light, quote unquote, or inspiration for you. That is going to give you more inspiration and more motivation to carry on and start developing your language exponentially. Thank you so much. This is the tip for today. I wish you a blessing day, and ربي يحفظكم أجمعين. مدرب اللغوية خالد.